Let's get to it.
YouTube, what is going on? Table Sean back at it with some Destiny, and here's another look at one of the new PvP maps that's going to be dropping with the House of Wolves May 19th. It's called Thieves Den. I was going to do movie trailer voice, man. Thieves Den. I'm going to say that this is probably tied, if not, maybe even more. I like this a little more than Widow's Court, I'd say it, because as I mentioned in my first preview video when I reviewed all 4 maps, this is a very corridory, and I said this like, is that even a word? Corridory. It has lots of corridors, and Shawnee always likes corridor type maps when it comes to multiplayer. I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of my Call of Duty days for some reason. I always love the maps that kind of took place inside, weren't very open, because, you know, with Destiny, when you've got all the verticality, so forth, and all that type of movement, I tend to prefer maps like this. So now, first thing from Captain Obvious is that it takes place on Venus, and it's taking place at a fallen hideout, okay, that's been abandoned. So it's got all the fallen theme type things, and you'll see some of the doors that will open and close look just like the ones you'll see on some of your Venus story missions, like in Draxus, when you gotta go kill that guy and you're going through all those corridors. Some of the corridors are closed off from those doors. Flags A and C are kind of out in the open, but to get to B, there's several flank routes. So there's gonna be a lot of flanking, a lot of corridors, and for shotgun idiots like me, I love this map. So one of the delicious things about this map, you know, I haven't used that word delicious a while, because I know it bugs me, guys, when I used to say, what's going on, Delicious Guardians? Alright, Babel mode. One of the things I love about this map is that it's symmetrical, so there is no dominant flag when playing controller. You know, it's like I always say, blind watch, C and B, shores of time, I feel C and B. Basically, either A or C pretty much have the same layout in terms of the corridors and stuff. So, really like that, so you can't really just spawn trap someone. And heavy ammo is going to spawn in the middle, right by B right there, and then all the way on the other side between A and C. But in reality, you know, the map is big, but it definitely does not play it, because once you're holding your home flag, you're really not going to be going for that opposite flag. If you hold A, you're really not going to be going for C. You want to keep A and B, or you want to keep C or B, or something like that. B is hairier than a chia pet. I just love saying that. I know it's a stupid line, but B is just so out in the open. It reminds me of when I gave you that initial review of Black Shield, the one that takes place on Phobos, the moon on Mars. That B dom is just, it's really, really out in the open, and anyone can get you from here. When you're on B on this map, you've got so many corridors, whether they're coming from A, whether they're coming from C, or they're coming straight down the middle where that heavy ammo spawn was, right near B. There's lots of places for them to get you, so gotta be really careful there. Here's where the other heavy ammo spawn is. It's all the way, well, again, it's midline with where B is. You can see here, I'm all the way in the back of the map, and I take a fall, right? Yeah, there's lots of places you could fall off in this map. But before I committed that Mesa fail, the 2 heavy ammo spawns are going to be basically in line with each other looking at B. So there's going to be one that's going to be between A and C. That's the one that I fell off of. And then there's going to be one right by B dom. So I'm going to generalize here and say this is probably not... Oh, look at a Panic Super. Probably not a sniper's map. Although, there are some open areas, as I mentioned before, by A dom and C dom, that you could probably look over some of the edges there, but again, I'm not a sniper, so I wouldn't know. But this area right here where I'm looking, you can see there's going to be people funneling in from that doorway, as well as the doorway from across. So this would be, that right, the spot that I was just in, that would be an ideal spot to snipe people across from. I can envision that rocket launchers will probably be pretty useful, and at the same time hella annoying, because once you learn all the corridors and all the heavy traffic lanes, once you see people coming on your tracker site, just fire a tube down there, and I'm sure you'll get a couple of kills. I tend to just, I love LMGs. I sometimes noob tube, I hate using that word, well, I sometimes use my rocket launcher when I'm using that bounty, or doing that bounty to get 15 kills with a rocket launcher, but I do much better when I use an LMG. I get way more kills. I usually never get that many kills with the rocket launcher. More babble. Okay, there I was just looking at C, and you could see that C is also out in the open, just like A, but not any more open or anything like that, even though it's actually looking outdoors. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up, guys. Just want to summarize for you. I absolutely love this map. In fact, I love all 4 of these new maps, if you see my initial review. But to summarize this map, well, B is going to be your PowerPoint. Because remember, because of the symmetry, there is no advantage whether you have C dom or A dom. I would definitely come armed with a shotgun and snipe if you feel frisky, or you've got some open lines of sight to A dom or C dom. So that's it. So drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream. Links will be in the description. And that's it. You stay beautiful, Guardians.